I'm reacting to this video. Wode Maya recently went to South Africa and it says how Africa's most beautiful city was built by slave, Cape Town. Yeah. So if you go to Cape Town in South Africa, it is the most beautiful city in South Africa. Yeah. And the reason behind that go bust your mind. If you go and watch the video, you will see. You will see the video. And if you see the video, you will see how those white people came to, South Africans to disturb people. But they say in every misfortune there is blessing. Or something, I forget it. But you know what I'm saying. Yeah. But those white people think that they are disturbing South Africans, and at the end of the day, they own the city. But guess what? The black people own the city now. Yeah, so these are the comments some people are saying. But the Kabwe, forgive me if I didn't mention the name well. I'll say history and education is very important. In order to move forward, we must know our history. Yes, and it's very true. For an country to move forward, you really have to know the history of that country. You cannot be in a country and you say you don't know the history of your country. No. Even if not your country, know some people, country history. Yeah, because at times people go somewhere and they are saying history, without book, it's very nice, So when you go to somewhere and they are, asking for an history, you could raise your hand and say something, like 1970 they did this, they did that. It's very important. Yeah. So you watching the Maya's video, to really help you to know the history behind it. More times you will think that you go to school and go and read what is in the book. More times what is in the book is what someone has written, and even though some may be true, some too may be false, because at times the writer will use his mind to get something and put it there. But watching a video of someone going to the to the country to interview one of the people there, and it doesn't be like they're picking someone just random person to interview. No. Someone who knows the history, that can tell the history very well. So they will interview him to tell the reality, not the book, the one in the book that we learn at school. The reality is what we need. So I say the family journey. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Knowing who you are determine who you become. Especially, it's very true. Knowledge is power. Knowing who you are determine to become. Yeah. Hi, Wode. Thanks for this. I've learned more about our history. Thank you. The Dutch, the Portuguese, Muslim, French, and other Europeans have a lot to answer for. It is time to proclaim our identities, and we pray for African unity ASAP, as soon as possible. Yeah. So what this guy they talk say, he has learned a lot of the history. Yeah, and also me too, I have learned a lot of the history. And the Dutch people, the Portuguese, the Muslim, the French people, they really have a lot of questions to answer. And it's time for us to proclaim our identities and blah 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 blah. Pray for African unity. Praying we are praying. What are they also doing? We are praying for an individual countries. Yeah, every country they are praying. But what are they also doing? So my allies comments: Cape Town history is complex, built on a block of enslaved people, yet now one of the African most stunning cities. The story needs to be told. Yeah. Cape Town history is complex, built on a block of enslaved people. So it is black people who built that city. They were enslaved, meaning, how do I say it? You get it? They were enslaved. So if they weren't enslaved, Cape Town wouldn't has been there by now. Even though it will be there now, but it wouldn't be the most beautiful city in South Africa. Yeah. So more times slavery is good, but it's not good. Sorry, it's not good. But Somehow. It's for the betterment more times. Yeah. So yeah. So what I want to say is, knowing your history is a very crucial thing. You have to, know. If you don't know your history, especially if you don't know your history, as we are in Africa, as is no an African history, one or two countries know their history. Most of the African countries, it is the white people, the Dutch, the Portuguese, those people that came to enslave us. Just know those things, just like that. Just know, for the sake of something. You might go to a job interview and they will ask you for such thing and you don't know, and you'll be stuck there. You're in a Ghana, they've asked you about history about Nigeria, just Nigeria, and you don't know. It's very bad. Yeah, so just know the history and it will help you. It will help you. Yeah, thank you. Anyways, this is Wilson Sechi. Just do me a favor to subscribe to this channel, like the video, and also comment to this video. Feel free to share. Thank you.